can't just come to Just Like Mama and YNIS and leave the same.
The school's dedication to excellence has encouraged me to continuously learn and strive to further my innovative skills and personal development.
Our parents mean so much to us, and we value all their suggestions, their opinions, and everything that comes together to make us a school community.
I enrolled my child when he was about 3 years old, just after COVID.
I have two kids. I have Yvonne and Ariel here.
My son was about a little over 1, so we've been here for about 1.5 years.
Seeing how these kids are growing over the years with the kind of attitude that they are building up, the kind of character, the kind of confidence that they are building up.
If you take Ruel to hospital, you don't need to tell the doctor what is wrong with Ruel. He knows his body parts and he knows what is wrong with him. He can talk with confidence.
And the experience has been good. I have learned to work with the teachers on his development, and they have been very helpful in areas that we have identified as challenges for him.
I have that peace of mind and knowing very well that my kid is in a very serene environment.
Because I needed a school that he would feel at home and comfortable, and then so far so good. I'm okay.
I think one thing that stands out was just about a couple of days ago when he had, I think he'd have vomited on himself or something, and we had just finished cleaning him up. End of the day, he comes after everything is done and he said, "Mommy, thank you for helping me." And it was because I knew I wasn't the one who taught him, so it was really good, like, oh, okay, you learned this from school, this is really nice. So far, been very good, and the teachers have been extremely helpful in helping us.
I don't even have the words to describe it because I've really seen massive improvements in Ruel.
I got home one evening and there was so much. Everybody was excited. I didn't know why. I opened the door and I was asked about 6 separate questions in French.
There's one day she came, returned back from school, and I realized she was reciting some few words of what she was taught in school, and also I realized her sensory motions has developed. And I was surprised because looking at her age, because I've been reading, but I think she's progressed quickly. So I think it's one thing I'm proud of when she demonstrated that.
The most amazing was recently seeing him mentioning igneous rock, sedimentary rock, metamorphic. These were things that way back in SS I was trying to catch up, which were very difficult. But at his age, he's so good in these things, and I feel that 100% I give this credit to the school. And it's amazing when he comes and the kind of things, the kind of questions he asks and the kind of things he's doing. It's just mind-blowing.
It's not just the books or the math or the English, but you do go the extra mile, exploring, allowing the kids to explore, not just teaching, as some schools would do, and just focus on the academics, but you also go the extra mile, whereby the kids are exposed to other things which other kids may not have in other schools.
The reading attitude, the reading character, where they believe that most of the things can be found in books. It's amazing how he picks my laptop and he has his way. He navigates through the laptop. He knows where to go to do his painting. He knows where to go to get his colors, get to draw objects. And so I believe reading is one, which 100% I give that credit to the school. Even at the age when I noticed Ivan could pronounce word and read, I was so amazed. And currently his life when it comes to IT, now he picks the laptop and he knows how to go by it. And I believe 100% this is something that the school is really doing, and I encourage that let it continue, let it go on, because it's really helpful looking at their age. And if they continue this way, these are going to be great kids one day.
A few years down the line, he was part of the competition that was held in Legon, and I must say he came out as one of the best students.
He's really good with writing. His writing has improved. When he comes home, he's like, I want to write. He's able to write, I think, up to 12 or something, and he's just getting to 3. With his extracurricular activity, I see the school has taught me the areas where he has his strengths and where he has his weaknesses. So even when he's at home, we try to also work on those aspects. And where we have seen that he has strengths based on the school's advice, we try to encourage that as well. So definitely has been a great eye-opener for us to help in his development as well.
My child walked in without knowing how to play the piano, and my son now can boldly play the piano.
I do receive notification here and there. Sometimes I even tell myself notifications are many. So I think it's so far so good, especially when I drop her in school. I'm being given feedback as to how her performance is going and how we need to also improve. A critical example is when I think the short vacation. We met the principal and also we met the supervisor, and it's a clear indication about how the child is being treated in school. It gives you a calmness, a sense of calmness when you go back.
When you detect a problem in a child at the early stage, it's very easy to correct it. So with the communication we are having with the school concerning Ruel, it's helped a lot in correcting him as he's still small. So it's the best.
As soon as you text, if there's a problem and you text or you call, they do take on board everything that you say. Any challenges you may have, be it through phone calls or text messages, I always get a response.
They treat him well, and he's very comfortable, so I appreciate everything. The food, the teaching, the care and the love they give to him.
The school has really done well because Ruel, even on weekends, he wants to be in school. Vacation, he wants to be in school. So that alone shows that the school has really prepared him well for the future. He always wants to engage himself in academic activities.
About his project work that he did, where he came confident. I asked him what we should do, and he felt like he wanted to do something concerning the environment, because mostly when there's light off, the whole place is so hot, there are no trees. So we had to select a project that had to do with trying to see how we could use tree planting to have a green East Legon Hill project.
My son is happy coming to school, and I think for future, I think the standard you have set for them, I always ask myself, he's only 6, but he has the tenacity of somebody who's about 16 or 18, and I think it's a brilliant achievement that he has been given from the school. I mean, I'm just happy I brought him here, and I know the future is bright for him.
And as a parent, as a responsible one per se, to be precise, yes, I also do self-introspection and also assess my kid when she comes home, because if she gets the necessary help in school, it's also helped the parents in the long run. So I think it has been immense progress, and we're still looking for more, and I believe there's still more room for improvement. So we are not satisfied, we're still looking for more, but for now I might say it's immense.
We actually appreciate it so much. Therefore, everything we do, from the welfare of the kids we have here, to their learning, to the extracurricular activities that they are exposed to, we make sure our parents are part of it. The selection of what the kids are to do, how their learning is progressing, if the home is conducive enough for them, if there's certain challenges they are facing, we all come together and find a middle ground where the school is helping and then our parents are also helping. We organize events, and other voluntary activities, we include our parents in our events because we know that they are an essential part of us.
I believe our school has its signature or hallmark. There's this uniqueness of neatness right from the compound to the classrooms and everywhere. Even our learning materials are child-friendly.
At JLM and YNIS, I have realized that collaboration is key in creating a nurturing learning environment for all learners.
We are not static, we are dynamic. Therefore, day in, day out, we want to strive to be better than we were yesterday.
Talk of the memorable moments with them is seeing them outside, expressing themselves in public confidently, and having positive feedbacks from parents. This is something that is always going to stay in my heart, and I'll forever remember that.
Okay, here we are. This is my newest office at Yvonne International School. I cannot believe I'm even saying this name, Yvonne International School. It sounds unreal. Maybe because my name is in there. I wouldn't say growing up I wanted to own a school or I wanted to do what I'm doing now, but I believe that I have found my purpose. I want to empower the young ones. I want to help them achieve higher heights. I know all the stuff that some of us went through during our childhoods, with our education system in the country. So I have this passion, this fire burning inside of me to help provide quality, quintessential education for Ghanaians and Africans, and you never know, maybe the whole world. How did this whole thing start? I remember when I had Rin, my daughter, when she turned, I believe, 1 year and some months, I was looking for a school around the East Legon Hills enclave, and I went to one of these schools, and I was like, okay, we will start from here, let's see how it goes. I remember there were several times I would call her teachers and go like, I'm expecting Rin to come home with a new vocabulary every day, but she doesn't say any new word when she comes home. Sometimes she'll come home with an insect bite or a bruise on her head or somewhere around her body, her arms or something. And as a parent, you'd be expecting to hear from the school before you even notice it at home. But, nobody calls you up to inform you when stuff like that happens. So I got really worried, I felt there wasn't transparency, and I was noting everything down, not on paper, but it was in my head that, they can do better. They can do things this way and that way and that way. So I decided to get a space. I got a space, a house. So I got together with my manager and my producer at the time, Gabby. So my manager is Francis and Gabby. We got together. Just when I was about to open the business, the whole world went to sleep. you know, so I also had to, I didn't go to sleep. I was frustrated because can you imagine like investing so much into a business, buying stuff, getting a space, getting a house and doing all of that. You know that it involves a lot of like funding. So much money went into it, but we were just waiting for COVID to be over. December came, I was like, listen, I'm hoping that the government would lift this whole thing off our shoulders and our heads, and I know that the kids will go back to school in January, so why don't we start doing tours in December? So we opened our doors. We had parents coming in December. They would come around, do tours.
She had to take a flight to Ghana just to come and see Yvonne Nelson International School. Well done, well done.
Yeah. From just like Mama to Yvonne Nelson.
To Yvonne Nelson International. Yeah.
What day is today? But I think today is 8th January. And so far so good. It's the 4th month, I believe. And God is doing it. God is doing it. God is doing it.
I was skeptical. I was scared to use my image to promote the school. I don't know how people in Ghana take some of, you know, us entertainers, you know, the perception they have and all of that. So this is me being real in this documentary. I didn't know if I should let, you know, the public know if the business is mine, or if I should just act like I'm just promoting the business because my daughter is in the school. So I was really torn between, you know, all of that, getting that information out. But God being so good, I believe that people know my brand and know what I stand for and know that I am very passionate when it comes to everything, you know. I traveled, got some stuff that I felt like I couldn't get in Ghana. And I started doing my own research online. I read a lot. I spoke to some school principals, heads of schools, people in the education sector. And then I said to myself that I know Yvonne Nelson is a very passionate woman. When she says something, she does it. And I know the kind of energy I have, you know, I don't compromise. So I just knew that this is a task, something that I'm willing or I will excel in. I got all the stuff, shipped them down, started decorating the space, started painting. You won't believe that most of the stuff are just like Mama Daycare, which is the early years school. I actually did myself. You can see my table is really scattered with a lot of stuff because I'm designing for my teachers. I want to paste this on their walls for them. When you walk into our space, both just like Mama Daycare and Yvonne Nelson International School, it's just the air you're breathing in and how hygienic, you know, the place is, how clean it is. You would know that this is a place for your kids. And aside all of that, when it comes to the academics, you can just tell. I'll give you an example. So just like Mama, kids who are 3 years actually do read. You know, we start their sounds very early when they are at creche. We use Jolly Phonics, you know, the first group, Satspin. So they start with their AS, you know, 2-letter words, 3-letter words. And it is so easy for them to grasp these concepts, you know. Our teachers have these great pedagogies of teaching. I've got qualified personnels, facilitators at the school, and it's something that I am so proud of. You know, I don't joke with the teachers in the school. We just said to ourselves, we can't just let this end at the daycare, you know, so they complete KG2 and that's it. Really, that's all we want to offer? No, there's so much more I want to give. There's so much more we want to do for the kids, for these younger ones. And that is how we birthed Yvonne Nelson International School. So it's just a continuation of all the great stuff that's happening at Just Like Mama. We're continuing here. We're offering the Cambridge curriculum, British curriculum. We're doing the GES as well, so it's like a hybrid system here. I will take you guys around. We started setting up the classroom. Spaces for the KG1 and KG2 because they love to walk around, play around in the classrooms. Yeah, we have like a corner where they're going to do their reading. We have like bathrooms and the shower for them if they're too hot and they want to shower. And then we have the year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. Obviously, we just started the primary, so this is like the first phase of the primary school. We're going to continue and go higher. It's been really crazy because at a point, I'm getting personal now. When we started the project, I had to sell my house because I went to the banks for a loan and the percentages were, look, it did not make sense, so I had to fall back on a house, and I have so many memories there, but then I said to myself, Yvonne, this is the only way. Sold the house, started the building, the money got finished. I had to get into my savings. I pretty much emptied my entire savings, for the school project. So my heart is in it, and I know that we're going to go to lengths that will surprise us. I know that a lot of future leaders are going to come out of this school. Yes, I said that. A lot of future leaders are going to come out of this school. And anytime you meet a kid and you're so impressed by them, just ask them what school they're in, and they're going to say Yvonne International School. Thank you all.
Together we'll reach